Master Coach U's Legacy Video Training Series number 8. This is video 1 of 4. Namaste. On this, the first video in this series, I will explain how the U Method Certified Spiritual Life Coaches use my book, The Awakening, a transformational love story, to recruit new coaching clients. The Awakening, a transformational love story, is based on two main characters, Paula and Mark, whose story of love, loss, and transformational awakening unfolds throughout the book. And I'm proud, and to be honest, somewhat amazed, that The Awakening book was a #1 bestseller on Amazon for several weeks. Thank you, God. I intentionally used the pretext of fictional characters to help the reader subtly awaken to the understanding that their higher self lives within them. Many of my coaching clients have told me that they got lost. They lost themselves in the characters, as if when they were reading the book, it was happening to them instead of to the fictional characters within the book itself. Lastly, I wanted this inspiring love story to teach the reader, you, that even in the darkest moments, they can use the life coaching tools that the characters in the book learn to do to help themselves spiritually awaken, to live the life that they have imagined. The Awakening book unfolds on 3 interwoven levels. There's the love story experienced by the two main characters, Paul and Mark. And then there's the vision quest action adventures, where the characters transcend space and time as they're catapulted to all corners of the world. And there's the life-altering coaching lessons, which are explained in simple terms that you can apply to your life now and, of course, with your coaching clients. One reason why spiritual coaches use the Awakening book as a tool to recruit new coaching clients is because the reader, again, right, like I mentioned before, wants to be coached using the same techniques as the two main characters. Many life coaches start the Awakening book study groups, and we help them to do that because we offer a free, complete how-to study guide. It is important to note that all experiences described in the Awakening book were drawn from the lives of real people, such as family members, friends, but mostly from the souls I work with since 1993, when I started working full-time as a spiritual life coach. I intentionally wrote the book so that you, the reader, will learn life-altering self-mastery coaching skills right along with the story's characters as they learn chapter by chapter how to transcend their psycho-spiritual life challenges. Obviously, it's a novel, so I embellished to make it interesting, but it's all based on real people. This altruistic love story begins when the law of attraction sets into motion the opening plot by way of an unspeakable tragedy. Through his grief, a young man is drawn to his spiritual teacher. Together, they discover the closest thing to heaven, which is a consciously awakened, loving relationship. Tormented by grief and loss, Mark Selly makes a decision to end his life when unexpectedly the life of his spiritual teacher, Paula, is plunged into grave danger. During a heart-pounding rescue, Mark and Paula realize that their bond transcends the boundaries of a single lifetime. Paula's near-death Paula's near-death vision reveals ancient universal truths, which causes the spiritual partners to travel across space and time to the source of love. What they find there may just help save humanity. As each secret of transformational awakening is revealed, you will be infused with a newfound enthusiasm for living a more empowered life. After completing this life-altering book, it will be impossible for you to view the world in quite the same way ever again. Let me phrase it another way. It is important to mention that many spiritual life coaches have found that creating the Awakening book study groups using the How to Create Study Groups booklet that we offer what it has done, it's given them a consistent flow of new coaching clients that register with them after the study group is over. Although this romantic story is heartfelt, the underlying message of spiritual awakening and its rewards are simplistically outlined and easy for the reader to understand. The book inspires and teaches readers how to raise their collective consciousness from that of fear and violence to one of love and compassion. The message of the awakening has never been more relevant and compelling than it is today with all our global challenges. As we acquire the skills and knowledge to grow spiritually using the life lessons as taught within the pages of this inspirational book, we will then be able to help to create the critical mass, some people call it the tipping point, required to save the humans, to co-create the spiritually conscious world that we so desperately need. My dharmic mission for writing the Awakening book was rooted in my belief that in order to transform our planet, the first step is to demonstrate we have the courage to do our own spiritual inner work first. Then to use that self-empowerment to help transcend humanity's systemic problems, knowing that we are each one cell in a body called humankind. On the next video, I will explain how U-Method spiritual life coaches use the coach's textbook, Self-Mastery, A Journey Home to Your Inner Self, to help their coaching clients achieve their psycho-spiritual goals as fast as is humanly possible. If you resonated with what I shared about the Awakening, a transformational love story, and you would like to own a copy, you can call 888-HLC 0878-9 to 5 Eastern Standard Time, or just visit our website at www.holisticlearningcenter.com. Then click on the top link that you see there, Coaching Store, and then there's another second top link called Coaching and Marketing Books. And there you'll find the Awakening book along with a short video trailer that I'm sure you will enjoy. Namaste.